Hello, I'm Charlie Gardner, and today we'll be talking about my final project for the Bible. I chose to do the Bible and rock music. Why is it important? This is important because not many people see references to the Bible in our favorite rock songs, which can better help us understand the Bible and the musician. For many, the only things they do know about the Bible comes from popular culture, and analyzing can help me learn more about how people, like musicians, view the Bible and Christianity. So here's our first song from Metallica, Creeping Death by Metallica. In 1984, Metallica made their second studio album, Ride the Lightning. This album had many classics, but today we're going to focus on the song Creeping Death. This song is about Exodus in the Bible. The song is supposedly written in the perspective of the angel of death. Metallica was inspired to write this song after watching the movie The Ten Commandments. This song talks about references to the blood in the Nile River, the killing of every firstborn son, the lamb blood painted doors, and many more other references. The Four Horsemen by Metallica, yet another Metallica song. You'll see this be a reoccurring event for Metallica. They do tend to have many songs that reference the Bible and its stories. So, the Four Horsemen of Metallica, in 1983, they released their first studio album, Kill 'Em All, which held the song The Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen was about the apocalypse story in the book of Revelation. The book of Revelation, there were four horsemen that brought upon the end of the world, which is referenced throughout their song. Man Unkind by Metallica. In Metallica's 2016 song, Man Unkind, they talk about the Garden of Eden. In the lyrics, awaiting for Adam's return in the Garden of Eden, so simple and pure, we can see allusions to these stories told in Genesis. Up next, we have The Writing on the Wall by Iron Maiden. This song, written by Iron Maiden, was inspired by the book of Daniel in the Bible. This song tells the story of Belshazzar's feast. Belshazzar had taken gold and silver from a Jewish temple and has used them in his feast for cups, cutlery, and etc. During the feast, a supernatural hand wrote the following on the wall: "You have been weighed on the scales and found wanting," which could only be read by the prophet Daniel. Up next, we have Chapter 4 by Avenged Sevenfold. The song, Chapter 4, written by Avenged Sevenfold, is a song that depicts the story of Cain and Abel in the book of Genesis. The story of Cain and Abel is of murder and vengeance and occurs in chapter 4 of Genesis, hence the name Chapter 4. So you can see the references to the story in the lyrics: "Murder born of vengeance, I close my brother's eyes tonight," and "From my hands to my brother's grave." These are important because it shows the first instance of murder throughout the Bible, and the song also just gives references towards this story. And now we have a song by Pink Floyd called Take Up Thy Stethoscope and Walk. In Pink Floyd's album, The Piper at the Gates of Dawn, released in 1967, the band alludes to a popular song in the book of John. The story it is referencing is in John 5:8, the story in which Jesus heals a paralyzed man. In the lyrics, "Doctor, doctor, Jesus bled, and I'm in bed," shares its subtle connection to the story by the name of Jesus and the man that is in the bed, like in John 5:8, where the paralyzed man is lowered into the house where Jesus is at in a bed. And finally, we have The Prophet sung by Queen. In Queen's song titled The Prophet Song, there are many indistinct details of the flood story in the Bible, Genesis 7. The lyrics, "O people of earth, listen to the warning, the seer, he said, beware the storm that gathers here," and "God, give grace to purge this place." These allude to the flood, the storm that God brought upon the world to destroy and recreate. Why I did this for my final project. I chose this for my final project because I can incorporate two subjects that I love into one cohesive format. It gives me a chance to further my knowledge on the Bible and its stories while simultaneously expanding my knowledge on the music I listen to daily. Overall, I really enjoyed both this project and this class in a whole. I liked it because I had a chance to research what I wanted to and enhance my learning by writing about topics that affect me in our social world. Here are the citations I used to create this project, and I'm looking forward to continue to expand my knowledge not only in rock music, but continue to learn more about the Bible. Thank you.